Hello, welcome once again to Jacqueline's Corner. This is where you get the tools to live the life that you want to live, to be the best you that you can be, to live in quote in your own possibilities. Thank you for coming to have a chat with me once again. I appreciate your time. Today, I would like us to talk about prioritizing our dreams. You know, it's easy to say, oh, I want to fulfill my dreams. But the most common thing I have heard people talk about is not having time, the lack of time, you know. And my question to you is this. If when you come to the end of your days, would you regret not having fulfilled your dreams? Would you spend your time saying, oh, I wish I should have, what if, had I known, regretting the fact that you were too busy running after other things instead of fulfilling your own dreams? You were too busy helping others to fulfill their dreams, because really when you do not prioritize yours, you're actually helping someone else fulfill theirs by keeping yourself so busy. You know, some of us we don't have work-life balance, and we don't attempt to create any work-life balance. Therefore, we give others the authority to treat us as less important. Our own dreams become nothing because we are busy trying to help them fulfill theirs. So I want us to talk about that today. When you think of the thought that we're all given 24 hours in a day, and how you use your 24 hours determines the results that you get, don't you know? There's nobody anywhere else that has extra time to the 24 that you and I are given. So how do these other people achieve these things? They have the same set of time. You can look for all the reasons to say, oh, maybe because their work is not as hectic. Listen, it is called prioritizing your dreams. It is called time management. It is called finding the time, creating the space which you need to create. You know, you have to create the space to be able to do the things you need to do. Because if you don't do the things you need to do, the things you do not want will keep coming back to you. When you look at all those success stories, we tend to overlook the ups and downs that they had to go. We tend to overlook the setbacks they all had. We only see the success. We don't see the backstory. They also had to, I tried to take time to study those that I admire. How did they get to where they are? What did they do right? Yes, it's proper. If you can watch other success stories, you can emulate others and try to implement it in your own life. You know, we are all in this together. So for those who have made it, how do they do that? You have to look at their stories. How do they live? How do they act? They have to have, there's certain characteristics that successful people exhibit. What are these characteristics? How can you get some? It's in you. You're able to do it. So you've got to learn to prioritize your time, no matter what it is, no matter how busy you are, no matter how much. Are you going to be so busy being busy that you leave the important things? So let's talk about that. What I try to do, and what I advise a lot of people who say they don't have time, is sit down and take a calendar, a 1 month, not fly by the seat of your pants daily thing, you know. Of course, no 2 days can be the same, but sit down and block those things that are important to you. Create space for them. For instance, if your target is to lose weight, you know, you don't have to, you know, most of us don't like the process of getting to the goal. The process can be boring, but the end result is interesting. So you can put on your calendar something nice like, oh, getting back my groove or getting back my sexy, you know. That makes it, when you put that block on your time, maybe 40 minutes every day, depending on how much time you've got. When you put it, and it's these days we have smartphones, you put it on it, you have a calendar, schedule it, so it pops up. When you see that title, it kind of makes you feel good. You know, you're not making it dreary. Make it something interesting that, leads you to where you want to go to. If you're writing a book, it's find a title, put, getting my results, getting that success. Make something interesting out of it, something that you look forward to. So you better block your times, Yeah, it might sound dreary, it might sound boring, but the truth is this: when you actually manage your time properly, when you allocate things rightly, you actually create more space for yourself, more space for spontaneity, more space for relaxing, more space to spend time with the others. It will be a sad thing if, because you don't create time for yourself, you keep on living existing. This is not really living, it's called existing. You exist from day to day, running after X, Y, and Z, fill up yourself with all manner of noise, because I call them, there are some productive noise and noises that are really not productive. You overcommit yourself to so many things. You're in church the whole year round. There's nothing wrong going to church, but you've got to draw a fine line. There's got to be boundaries. When you don't create boundaries, others are going to keep stepping over it, stepping over your own needs. And yeah, that's it. You fall on the wayside and you start feeling bad. You start feeling that people neglect you, people don't know how important your own dreams are. No, you are the one who makes people not to know how important your own dreams are to you. So you've got to prioritize your dreams. You've got to prioritize your goals. Even things like, all this social engagement, don't overcommit yourself. Don't keep accepting to do things that will take away so much of your time. In a nice way, oh, I'm sorry, I'm so busy at this point in time. Is it something we can reschedule at XYZ at your own time when you've got the time, really? Learn to be able to say no in a nice manner. Explain to people, they will understand. You've got to start teaching people to treat you the way you want to treat yourself. And then your vision, if you don't write it. One thing about not writing down these things, what you want to achieve is, once, the Bible, let me go back a little, tells you about running with your vision. You have to write it and you run with it. When the vision is not written, it's not given life. It's not spoken into being. But when you write down your vision, and every day in the morning or whenever, it pops up. You look at your calendar, you see your dreams, the process of your dreams, your goals there outlined. It boosts you, it gives you confidence each day. Yeah, some days are going to be difficult, some days you may not even do anything, but it's there. And then you find it easier to pick yourself up because you have it. Every time you look at you see your outlined goals, it helps you, keeps you on track, and also helps you take account. You're accountable to yourself. You're able to look back and say, oh, this is what I was able to achieve this week. The mini goals leads to the major goal in blocks, in little bits, and then learn to reward yourself. In prioritizing your own dream, you've got to time management, you've got to learn not to overcommit, and you've got to learn to reward yourself. Rewarding yourself doesn't necessarily mean splurging. If you can afford to splurge, fine, but sometimes reward yourself can mean a little thing that you enjoy doing. For me, let me tell you what I do sometimes to reward myself. Sometimes I reward myself by buying a book that I have been coveting, I've been wanting to read. Yes, I love to read a lot. So for me, reading is like giving me a gift. So I reward myself either by buying a book. Sometimes I indulge in a bar of chocolate or something. I have my own one-person party, indulging in my bar of chocolate and my book. Sometimes it's watching a movie that I have been saving up to watch at the end of the week or at the end of the day, when I feel like I look through my to-dos, I am happy with myself, I have done it all, then I kick back and I reward myself with something warm, something nice, something, you know, that sets the adrenaline pumping, excites you, or sometimes a simple meditation. You know, just do something to say, pat yourself on the back. Others are too busy. Let me tell you something. You can't live prioritizing your life to someone else. You can't hold your children responsible to help you prioritize your dreams. You can't hold your spouse. You can't hold your parents. Your dream is your vision. It's your talent. It's your gift. Your dream chose you. It didn't choose someone else. So it's your responsibility, really. Think about it. Thank you very much for listening to me natter away this morning. I'd like to hear your feedback. It means a lot to me. And secondly, if you've not subscribed, please do. I would really appreciate that. I'm trying to, you know, increase my number of subscribers, and you're most welcome to join my community, my team. Thank you so much once again. My assignment for you this week is, if you're not already doing this, start doing it. You will find that doing this, you create more space. You're happier with yourself. And when you're happier with yourself, those around you are equally happier. You're more productive. Now, that's it for today from me. Take care of yourself. Be blessed. Bye.